What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. This is a series I do every Tuesday. Now, this isn't a full review. This is just bullet points as to why myself, Tom Bulo, the 20-sided Warriors, my wife, or somebody has enjoyed a particular game when it's hit the table. That's it. Today I'd like to talk to you about a skin game, a reskin game, yes you could say. And that is taking the classic game of Cluedio, the classic game of Clue here in America, and giving it a new skin. And what could be more appropriate for one of the oldest, most classic board games? Well, one of the oldest, most classic sci-fi staples, and that's Doctor Who. This game does a wonderful job of updating and changing things that are already familiar in order to make them Whovian. Like, say goodbye to the Tudor mansion that you find in the classic style games of Clue, and now you're going to be finding the universe. Not just the universe, the times, all of time and space, actually, as you're traveling from one location to another, that you've come to know from various incarnations of the Doctor. And that makes the game obviously feel more at home in the theme that it is trying to capture. And yeah, it does a good job doing that. I enjoyed it. With the old game, you had characters like Colonel Mustard and Mrs. White, Professor Plum, things like that. In this, of course, they have to update it, right? Give you more options, more Who-like options. And I think they did a good job in this, capturing things like Madame Vastra, River Song, and Strax, just to name a few. And by playing these well-known characters, it does help pull you into the game, into the theme, that much more. And I enjoy the fact that they went there and they followed that path and they did that. Vortex manipulator, a Cyberman gun, the sonic screwdriver. This game is on point when it comes to the weapons in this game. Not the classic pistol, rope, candlestick kind of thing that you're going to find with the original version of this game. No, this is going to give you that updated version of things pulled directly from the Doctor Who television show. Things that we all know, that we find recognizable. I'm glad they did that. Now, in the classic game, it really just comes down to, who, killed Mr. Body. They kind of take away the mortalness of death in this game, and more appropriately, the concept is who kidnapped the Doctor, with what weapon, and where did they hide him. Hey, I got no problem with that update. It feels good, actually. It feels more appropriate to the show, to the source material that it's pulling from. Now, something the original game didn't have. A lot of modern games do this, but the Clue never did traditionally. Some of their reskinnings might. But we're talking about the Doctor Who specifically. And in this, each of the characters does have some ability that the others don't have. Something that can bend or alter one of the rules. I like that. I've always liked it when games do that because it makes each character feel special. It's not just a name anymore. This is definitely made for the Doctor Who fan. Obviously, I think this is also made for the Clue collector out there. Both are going to want this game in their collection. But I really think that anybody should play this game. If you're just a fan of board games, if you're a fan of whodunits and games like Clue and Cluedio, then yeah, give this game a try. The Doctor Who aspect is fun, it's a nice overlay, and even if you don't know the show, it's not going to make a big difference. I mean, before the movie came out, nobody knew a damn thing about Professor Plum or Mrs. White or Miss Scarlet. Now, did we? No. So don't worry about it if you don't know anything about the show. You're still going to enjoy the game. At least I think you will. I hope you will. I'm not here to influence you. I'm just here to give you information. So if you really want to get a good feel on a game, then don't listen to, some floating head or a disembodied voice that's telling you something you don't know. Maybe the publisher has bribed them with or something. You know what you should do? Watch playthroughs. Playthroughs are a great way if you get a feel whether a game is for you, whether it's something you, your family, your friends, your gaming buddies are going to enjoy. A lot more honest, I think, than listening to influencers and reviewers. Just get some information. And hey, when you do, why don't you come back and let us know what you thought of Clue Doctor Who?